Hey, welcome back to the Wasp Nest, man. Hey, so Brad, man, I'm gonna let you run it, man. Tell the people, talk to the people, man.
We're
Talk
back,
to the
man. I just now hit reached a milestone, reached the goal that we've been trying to accomplish, man. Shouts out to Righteous Monkey immediately in the chat. For one, let me just get that out the way. Because this is part of the reason why I was able to get my monetization. So I monetized my channel finally.
Let's go.
First step, you know what I mean? Not fully monetized, but we got those super chats popping, man. So you guys go tap in, man. Appreciate the 500 subscribers, man. We've been working at it. I should have been a lot farther if I would have been working a little bit harder. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm gonna double down. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. Appreciate you, Righteous Monkey. Appreciate everybody who tapped in, subscribed, and not only with my channel but with Squadcast TV, man. It's a celebration. Season 2. Season 2, episode 3, man. We monetize, man. If you guys are in the live chat, man, make sure you go do whatever you can. You know what I mean? Hit that super chat, man. Whatever you can do.
That super chat, man. Donate to my boy, man.
I would appreciate any support. And I am gonna have I'm working on getting my merch. I got some merch. I'm gonna be doing a giveaway soon. So y'all tap into my channel, man. I'll make sure y'all get the updates on that. But right now, we celebrating right now. Chuck, I know Chuck ain't got nothing to drink right now.
What you mean?
Okay. He said I usually got something. Okay, yeah. So
look, let's take a shot. We're gonna take a shot, man, to monetization for my nigga Bread. Hey, it's an honor doing these shows with you. And congratulations, man. I'm happy for you, bro. What a blessing. And by the way, again, bro, shout out to the expeditious timing that you did with being monetized, bro. All love and more to come. More to come.
Appreciate you, dog.
Yes, sir. You already know.
Yeah.
Woo! Man, hey, we need to get right, man. We should have played a round of applause. We gonna get right.
I'm gonna get the soundboard, man. We're gonna do it up, man. So
we're gonna do it up. Coming soon. Yeah. We still kind of relatively fresh at this shit, but in time we gonna come right. We're gonna come correct.
For sure.
Shout out Righteous Monkey. By the way, shout out Righteous Monkey. He just hit I think he just hit 800 subs, and he should be getting monetized soon too. So shout out him for he up and coming, man. So he next on monetization.
Yes, sir. Y'all go make sure y'all tap in, man. Subscribe, man.
Yes, sir, man. So what's on the agenda for today, Brad?
Man, so pretty recent news, man, which was hilarious news. We're watching the video was hilarious, man. So we got T.I. and King had a little scuffle at the Atlanta Falcons game. So I'm gonna pull this clip up. Let me pull it up real quick. So basically, he was getting into it. King was getting into it with his parents, basically about how he was claiming that they were hiding or wanted to hide the fact that that he grew up different than what they're trying to portray, basically. When we all kind of know is a lie because we've watched the show. We watched the show. Like not only that you're not only the fact that you're a celebrity's child, but we've all seen it we've seen you guys' growth on TV. But basically, and he was on live himself, so I don't know what he was thinking. He ruined himself with this.
I think he was showing out, man. He was showing out. Definitely. He wanted attention.
So basically, he wanted to let everybody know that he stands on business. And T.I. had to, T.I. had to interject. I'm gonna use interject. I'm gonna try to use my big words since we're talking about T.I. He interjected, and they ended up getting physical. So here's the clip. This is I should be able to play a lot of this clip because this is basically the one that was being used from everybody, TMZ or whatever. So shouts out to Live Bites for this clip, this full clip.
What did you talking about? You ever didn't get into?
Y'all want to go to the bando in my neighborhood? Do y'all want to go to the bando? Do y'all want to go to the bando? To make him look better, he said he know not to. Silver spoon, I ain't never ate with that day a day in my life. Nigga, you did have a silver spoon. Look, I used to have to come to my grandma's house because I'm getting in the fight. You cried like a baby to go to your grandma's house. Every day. You to hold your breath. I don't want to be.
And there was another interview that they did, T.I. and King, where they were both sitting down. It was like, I don't know, like one of those family type of interviews, and they brung this up as well. I'm sorry, T.I. brung this up as well, and he was saying how, like, leave it up to you. People would think that you was, you grew up on damn near like an orphan, like, like you didn't have like a good life, you know what I mean? So
facts.
This has always been a problem for King, I guess, that he's always been trying. We've seen a lot of different clips and videos where King is gotten into it with different people, where he had the situation where he where he walked over to his car and pulled out his bag and was threatening the guy or whatever, and then also the situation where he was at the fast food restaurant where he was stunting on the the employees about how much they get paid and all these different things. So
he a spoiled little brat, bro. He's spoiled,
you know what I mean.
So
people have been having a field day with these King memes lately.
Be in these gates. I want to be outside in the neighborhood. That's why I want to be over there. But they don't understand that.
No, I'm gonna tell you the reason why he want to be over there. Y'all ready? Cause he can suck and pacify over there. Till he was 12 years old. He was sucking pacify till he was 12 years old. He didn't do that in the house.
So again, I don't know
why.
I don't know why he was even recording himself on live while this was going on, but you can see his mom pulled rank on him and took his phone and just exposed him. Like, why would you even? You just, like I said, you destroyed yourself. You destroyed your whole image if that's the kind of image you was trying to portray.
Because you got to think about it. Your parents, that's their job to do that. It's their job to expose, like, especially if you're trying to claim that like
like you're shitting on their parenting.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, so, and they didn't even have to do, like, I don't even, like, this wouldn't have, like I said, this wouldn't have even been out to the public if he hadn't been recording it. So it's not like they were trying to expose him or make him seem some type of way. He just he recorded it and put himself out there and got exposed. And his damn self got hemmed up by his pops. And once you get, grappled up by your dad like that on live, like, you can't really, your whole G card is revoked.
Yeah.
They trying to say I was over there trying to second pass it, but they ain't gonna tell you everything like that. They trying to hide it. Ain't nobody hiding it. He capping.
Yes, sir. Appreciate. I didn't even see it. Hold on. Appreciate you for the super chat. Yeah, that's right. Appreciate you, my boy. Squadcast TV, man. Y'all make sure y'all go like, share, comment, subscribe. Squadcast TV, Breadwinner TV, man. Hit them super chats up, man.
Can't no nigga ever pull my car ever in life. I stand on business. You drop me somewhere, I stand on business. You drop me in your hood, I stand on business. I don't feel like you stand on business. Yeah. I've been stood on business. I've been stood on business. You want to hide it for the world, I'm going to put it out there for them to see. I want to put up nowhere. You ain't had me put up nowhere. Like, you ain't had me behind the mansion. I was outside doing what I wanted to do. You was behind that till you cried. No, I got too much to drink. I drunk too much. Let's go. Now, get mad because we say the South ain't the suburbs. Then he want to talk about some other shit. Like, just being sick. No, I'm being real. You lying. You up here flagging. You're capping. You capping. I know you. I know you though. I know you. What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all doing that to me? Y'all know me. You know I stand on business. You know I stand on business. Why you even letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting?
And when he says somebody, he's talking about his dad. Let's keep that in mind. Oh, you're on mute.
No, definitely. You talking about stand on business, nigga? Like, well, stand on business. How, nigga? You're rich. Your parents is rich. You've been living in a mansion in gated community, nigga. I have no sympathy for you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and he's saying it like they should know better. Like it's like, well, these are your parents. They do know better.
Right.
Why you letting him play with me like that? No, ain't no joking. Ain't no joking. What do you mean?
You are embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. Man, what is you talking about?
Get off me, nigga. Man, get off me, nigga.
Man, you can't do nothing with me. Ain't shit to do with me.
It's interesting because at first it seemed like he was joking. It seemed like he wasn't really like serious. And then I guess maybe because his parents wasn't feeding into his narrative, he started getting more serious. But he made himself look like a clown, and it's sad because he also made T.I. and Tiny look like a clown. Because it's like, damn, y'all don't got a hold on this little nigga. Yeah, like y'all can't control this little nigga, man. What's up?
Yeah, shouts out to Charleston White because he said he made a video jokingly saying like, had you have beat that boy's ass when you, you know what I mean?
That part.
When last year when I told you to, then none of this would have happened. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So, finally he put hands on him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he had been doing that before, but there's only so much you can do when a child gets to an adult age. That you know, I don't blame this on T.I., to be honest.
Not at all. Yeah, it's interesting because you could tell he never felt leather in his life, nigga. He ain't never felt no leather on his behind, bro. You know, and it's funny because niggas been calling them Teeth Keiths.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Keys. Oh, it's over, man. It's over. But hey, shout out to T.I., bro, for at least in that clip, he showed that he exerted his dominance and was like, nah, you can't do nothing with me. Calm your little ass down, boy. You done lost your mind out here on live, embarrassing yourself and your family out here. Nigga, you done had the most luxurious lifestyle that nigga 99.99% of these kids don't have. And you out here talking about stand on business and you want to be from the hood. Hey, I'm not. Some would argue, nigga, let the nigga go to the hood. I want to argue that, but some would argue that, nigga, let the little nigga go to the hood and see how that lifestyle is, you know?
Yeah, and you know, in T.I.'s defense, he did afterwards make a statement where he said, you know, like regardless of anything, that's my son. I'm gonna stand behind my son. You know, it's just, you know, as we all see, it's just typical parenting. You know, I think he was just doing what any dad would have done. A present dad who was in their child's life would have done.
Right.
And you know, shouts out to him for doing what he had to do in that moment, regardless of being on film. Because a lot of celebrities would have been like, you know, let him go on with that rant without, you know, addressing that properly. You know what I mean? Out of fear, like, you know, this might make me look a certain type of way on camera or whatever. But you know, it's T.I. stood on business. King was talking about standing on business. You know, the king, the real king showed him, you know what I mean, what standing on business is really like. So shout out to T.I., man.
And a shout out Righteous Monkey. He said, like Bernie Mac said, if he old enough to talk, he old enough to get fucked up. Facts.
Yeah. That's real shit. That's one of my favorite quotes. So, but yeah, shouts out to them, man. But moving on from that, I got a clip here from the New York Post. Nardo Wick has since addressed this, but his security, I don't know if it was his security or maybe his entourage, really. I think it was more so of his entourage. Knocked out a fan, young kid. I don't know if he was a minor or, you know, of adult age, but
get that nigga a bag.
Yeah, they knocked him out on camera. It was terrible. Content is terrible. So I'm gonna play this clip right here. This is from, like I said, it's from the New York Post. So we should be okay playing this. always got to give a fair warning ahead of time. You know what I mean? Before.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, for sure.
so this is Nardo Wick's entourage. A young fan approached him, I believe, asking for a picture and an autograph, and this is what happened.
Where'd he go?
Damn.
Luckily, they didn't show it. Okay.
Yeah.
So, basically, he ended up knocking one of his entourage, ended up knocking him out. Well, two of them actually. One of them knocked him out, which you can see from the first shot. He was knocked out cold, and then on his way down, because there was a wall next to him holding him up. On his way down, a smaller individual came up and just I don't know, man, just fatality this dude at the end.
Fatality them.
For no apparent reason. So, but you can also see Nardo Wick in the back of that footage where he actually is trying to stop and hold back the guy from doing any more damage. But and like I said, he has since addressed this. He dropped a video where he said, basically, he had since reached out because his mom, the individual's mom, the guy who got knocked out, his mom spoke on this, and she made a statement basically saying like she was just sick to her stomach, and that her son was and you can see who the guy was in the video. Like he wasn't of course involved in any gangs or any, he wasn't a street kid or anything. Like he wasn't coming up there to do any harm. So he has since addressed it and said like basically that he wanted to reach out to the kid to do whatever he can to make things right, and that he's not in fear of being sued or anything. He just genuinely cares about the fan or whatever, and that he had no intentions or no knowledge of that incident going to take place. So, no, go ahead.
Yeah, I just feel like academics had a great take, man, because he said that's the difference between homie security and security. And that's exactly right. Like if you invite your homies, they're gonna do extras. Let's be honest, they having a good time. They ain't gonna take it as serious. They with their homies. It's more like y'all chilling rather than a professional setting. I think if he had, I don't know, like you said, I don't know if that was his entourage or his security team. I believe it was his security.
If it was a security, that's crazy.
I think if you had professional security, high detail security, like me and yourself, you know what I'm saying? We top flight security of the world. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what
if we had legitimate security, that would have never happened. And who knows how much. I mean, if I'm honestly, bro, let's be honest, my nigga. If I'm that nigga, I'm suing. I believe, I don't know if you got the response, but I believe he responded to it. And he was saying that he reached out.
I can pull it up because I did want to.
Pull up the response because he said something that was really important. He offered compensation for said incident. Depending on that bag, if I'm him, it will determine if I would take that or not. Because if he only try to offer you a couple G's, you might need to go pursue legal, civil actions and get a bigger bag from it. Because that's crazy. Because but then again, now, he shouldn't have got knocked out because he wasn't showing no immediate threat. But the way he walked up with a little bit of like fiercity. You know what I'm saying? He walked up a little quick. So, but then again, like I said, it wasn't just walking up on somebody's not really a threat like that, I guess, allegedly. So, you never know.
Like, I mean, like I said, when you look at the guy, you can kind of tell, like, he wasn't really on anything like. For them to have done what they did, and the guy who knocked him out was way bigger than him. Right. So, and here, I think it is right here. Got the response right here. Shouts out to I think we played their clips a couple of times before. Shouts out to Mag TV.
I don't condone that situation that happened. I don't stand for that situation that happened. I was fully unaware that situation was about to take place. Feel me? As soon as it happened, I tried to de-escalate the situation. And after the situation, I got in contact with his mama. I sent him my number. I called, asked how he was doing. I told her I'd do anything to make it up to him as a fan. You feel me? I told her to keep me updated on his health. And it ain't about trying to stop nothing from happening because I don't want to get with nothing. It ain't none of that. You feel me? I genuinely care about the fan. That's all I'm worrying about right now. I don't give a damn about like what everybody talking about. Sue.
Yeah, so That's
Shout out to him
basically
for
the response, yeah.
making it right, for trying to attempt to make it right, man. For real,
Yeah, definitely. Because I don't, I watching the footage, I don't think that he had, of course, like had any knowledge.
No,
It's not like, and I
nah.
definitely don't think that's something like he's telling his entourage or his security to like to do. Like as far as that, I
Yeah.
think they were just kind of too turned up. Some people were probably, and they may not have been. If that was his security, that's crazy. But I highly doubt that was security because I think that looked like somebody two people trying to get in
Right.
good graces type of situation where they were trying to like show him like, hey, this is what I can do type of deal, and not knowing that this is not how the business is ran, because anybody, especially a professional security company, anybody, they would know like this is gonna not only hurt you but hurt the company that you're that's being hired. So
Facts.
I don't know, but yeah, like you said, shouts out to him for responding and addressing his mother and trying to make that situation. I don't know if he actually did act on what he said and reached out and actually helped him out or did anything to, I don't know, maybe pay for his medical bills or whatever the case may be. But like you said at the beginning, he deserves a bag for that.
Yeah.
just for that, the
Damn
way that
right.
looked, like you could have killed that man. Seriously.
Hey, for real. Hey, head trauma ain't no joke. We seen that happen many times. I don't know if you remember, there was an incident probably like 10 years back, maybe more, maybe less, where it was like I think middle school kids fighting in the bathroom, like some little girls, and the little girl hit her head on like the sink or something, died, bro. So it just goes to show you, imagine that dude that got knocked out, he hit his head on the concrete, it's enough to knock him out or kill him, and then boom, instead of looking at a civil suit, you looking at murder charges or manslaughter charges,
Right.
Shout out Mr. Shep, man. Shout out Shep.
Yeah, shouts out Mr. Shep, my boy. Y'all gonna make sure y'all tap in with his channel too, man. Mr. Shepherd, man, on YouTube, man.
Facts.
My boy, brother Williams, man. So yeah, but shouts out to Nardo Wick, like I said, for responding to that and actually patching that up. But moving on from that, last one I have is a funny, interesting topic. So we all we seen the situation that happened with Soulja Boy and Chris Brown back in the day. We actually was talking about this a couple of episodes ago. Actually, I think it was last episode about the whole fight with Chris Brown and Soulja Boy. That was based off of them claiming one or the other was not from said neighborhood. So Chris Brown, for whatever reason, I don't know where this stemmed from. I gotta find out where exactly this response, it seems like a response, came from. But he made a post recently where he was claiming that he ain't, you guys don't call him anything but a pyro. He is nothing but a pyro in so many words. But I'll show the post. I'll share the post here so we can see.
Chris Brown saying that. I know he really probably from the set, but it's funny hearing that from Chris Brown out of all niggas, though. You know what I mean? Oh, shit,
exactly. So this was his post on Instagram. This is via Say Cheese TV. But he says, "Let me make this perfectly clear before y'all try to use me as a pawn. I'm a pyro. I ain't Muslim or Jewish, so don't start no shit, won't be no shit. I'm trying to be peaceful, but please do not wake up the demon in me. Go on about your fucking day." So he not only, like I said, is he gang banging and banging on people, but he don't call him nothing, no religion, basically. And that's it kind of reminds me of Whack 100, because he's always saying that, like, I don't ain't no religion, I ain't no Christian, I ain't no none of that, I'm a Paru. So I think he kind of took a page out of Whack 100's book with that one. But it's just funny. I bring that up because it's just funny. We got these celebrities who just constantly pushing this narrative. Everybody has to bang some type of neighborhood. They have to be a part of some type of gang or whatever. But I don't see the point, especially at this point in Chris Brown's career. I don't see the point in that. Like,
bro,
and it's more.
Why did he even start gang banging? Like, nigga, you're rich. What the?
And before this, I was talking to somebody about this the other day. Before he made this post, I kind of like I don't respect it either way. Like, whether or not whether you gang bang or you don't, it doesn't matter to me. But I respect his stance more before he made this post, because it was more so a lot of people were vouching for him
Right.
were actually official rather than him actually speaking on it himself. So it kind of made it more believable, if that makes any sense. But now it's kind of like it just seems a little cheesy when you kind of when
Yeah.
you come out and say something like this. It's like, come on, like, nobody cared anyway. But now
Oh.
you're putting dubs on the shit. Like it doesn't make any sense for you to even respond to that, whoever you're
Yeah.
responding to. So, but I just kind of thought that was kind of cheesy.
Yeah, that shit funny. I think I look at it as hilarious. But I mean, look, we all knew that he been gangbanging for a minute. This ain't new. I mean, there's a video, I believe he in LA, red rag, he got all the bloods behind him. So he been banging for a minute, but to me, it just don't make sense. Like, nigga, you rich, you're not even from LA, you're not even from California.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing banging?
Exactly.
But you know, if
he's
that's
from
what
Virginia.
Yeah, if that's what
And he used to be banging
shit.
Virginia when he first came out. He was like proud to be from Virginia. Now it's like, you know,
LA turn niggas out, man. Look at Pac.
Yeah.
Pac a New York nigga, bro.
And this comes right after he
full-fledged.
made the post where he was saying recently where he was like, I'm ready to move out of LA. You know, LA will always be my home, but I'm gonna move out. You know, I'm basically getting tired of, you know, California. So
Right.
I don't know. It's like you do this. It's like, you can't take that with you. Like you might as well. I mean, you can. Of course, there's people gangbanging all over the country, but it's like you're like you said, you not being from that and then leaving. It's like, so what are you gonna take that energy with you? It's like that wouldn't make any sense. Like the only reason why you're even doing it now is because of where you're at, because you live in LA, and that's the only reason why you have the connection that you have. But I don't know.
I mean, if you don't care about the perception of it, or the dangers of it, it kind of makes sense because, you know, a lot of times when niggas ain't affiliated, they got to check in. This might have just eliminated his, requirement or duty to check in. Now he could just fly to LA and handle his business. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
right. Yeah, that makes sense. So I don't know, man. It's
that was interesting,
man. Y'all live y'all life, man.
Pointless, man.
Live your life, man.
How
that
you-
goes
how
back
you
to what we
go
was talking
from-
about with the whole King situation. Like these celebrities are trying to live a life that is just not theirs, and it's going to end up being their downfall at the end of the day.
You a multi-millionaire, and you decide to be from Peru.
Don't call them nothing else.
Don't call him nothing else. But I get it though. That was him. I think he took an extreme to the, you know, people trying to call him out for the whole Palestinian Israel shit, and that was his extreme to say, leave me the fuck alone about this. You feel me?
Oh,
he just kind of jumped to one extreme. No, I don't think he made comments. I forget what happened. I don't even know the full backstory, but I believe what had happened was somebody. I don't know if it was his audience, if it was the fans, if it was people were calling him out, I guess, to speak on it or asking him to speak on it. And take this with a grain of salt. Correct me in the comments, but it's something along those lines. And his response to that was like, "I'm not getting involved with this. I'm a Paru. Leave me out of this conversation."
That makes sense, because that's why I was like, this seems like a response to something somebody said. So, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, well, yeah, man. I don't know, man. Y'all leave that Israel shit alone. That ain't got nothing to do with it.
that shit dark, my nigga. That shit dark. That shit dark.
That's another topic we'll talk about. But moving on, man. That's all I got for that.
All right. You got anything else, or you good,
man? It's yours.
All right, let's get it, man. So, everybody, I'm sure by now y'all all heard about Lil Boosie Rod Wave situation. Lil Boosie came out. For those of you that don't know, Lil Boosie came out and he wanted Rod Wave to pay for his, using for sampling his song. And since then, Boosie has came out with a dollar amount that he's requesting for using his sample. So just to read this, Boosie requests Rod Wave to pay him $200K and give him 25% of the song's proceeds. Before I play the response by Boosie, I do want to add that, nigga, that's low-key a lot of money, bro. Boosie, I don't know what it costs to sample niggas shit, but that just sounds like a lot of money. But let's go ahead and play Boosie's response. He made a video requesting the bread, so we're gonna play that right here.
Told dude, bro, give me 200,000 and 25% of the record going forth, and I'm not gonna sue you or nothing, bro. Because you done already made money off my thing, and you done made people choose sides in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
You done affected me in that way also. This dude thought I was gonna tell him $2 million.
Oh wow! So you getting a deal?
That's what he thought I was gonna tell.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna tell you $2 million.
Wow!
I don't own 100% of it. Give me 200 grand, bro, and 25% of the rest.
I guess in that case, that's not a bad thing. I take back what I just said earlier.
Yeah, I didn't. If he thought he was gonna take $2 million, and he I don't know if Boosie is just throwing that number out like as like a like a hypothetical, like he thought I was gonna do him like this, but I did this now. But if they really had talks and they were talking about 2 million and it went down to 200,000, he definitely got a deal. But
that's a deal.
I didn't really see the significance of 200K for that, but I mean, I guess now if that was let's say 200K was the original number, I can see that, but I wouldn't do the 25% afterwards. I'm like, dude, if I give you 200K, I'm giving you 200K right now. That's it. Like, you're not about to milk my fucking record.
Right.
But, I mean, I guess 25% isn't that much, but that depends on how much Rod Wave owns of that record himself. So, because then it's like if he's getting less than 25%, and you're getting 25%, then nah.
I would assume though, if he want 25%, it's 25% of Rod Wave's cut. Obviously, not 25% of the entire record. But let's say Rod Wave owns 50% of it. Boosie will get 25% of the 50%. Obviously, he can't, get a percentage of what the record label owns or whatever. But
at first, he was trying to take Young Blues record label. He was trying to take them to court basically, so he can get so for him to get that cut. But I mean, but yeah, no, you're right. He definitely would have to. He would have to more than likely get that out of Rod Wave's cut.
Facts. Okay, let's finish playing this.
Dude was like, man, okay, bro. Can I meet you halfway with 150? I'm like, bro, I gotta get the 200. I'm already spending 30 to my lawyer to sue you. Cause I told Rod, I say, Rod, bro, he was saying he was a fan. We was on the phone. He like, I'm a fan, bro. I'm like, bro. Well, I blame the label. I say, well, I blame the label more than I blame you. You could have called me, but I blame the label because they knew. He said, man, I was supposed to tell the label.
Damn.
That's what he said, man. I was supposed to tell the label.
So he didn't tell the label?
The label knew too. So like
yeah, so that's pretty much it. We ain't gonna milk the response, but yeah, man. If they talked about a dollar amount and 2 million was the what Rod Wave, the figure that Rod Wave had in his head, and then it turns out that he only won 200K, and then you still, and this is assuming they had the conversation, you still try to lowball him and get 150. Hey, Rod Wave, man, look, first of all, regardless of if you think the dollar amount is too high or too low, you sampled the nigga's shit. Yeah. So if he asking for 200K in a quarter, pay up. Pay up, bro. You gotta. Yeah, I'm on Boosie's side on here, bro. If somebody sampled my shit and I think what they sampled is worth 100,000, you can't get mad at me for, nigga, I didn't tell you to sample my shit. Pay up.
Right.
Run the bread.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I mean,
no,
you definitely should run the bread. I mean, I feel like, I do also feel like when people do this, like, okay, yeah, run the bread, but as long as it's a reasonable number. And I guess he did come up with a reasonable number because Rod Wave said himself, give me a number, give me a real number,
right,
we can work. And that sounds like a real number. So,
that sounds like a real number. That definitely do. Man, if I had the money, I'd pay Boosie whatever he wants. Could be a good investment for future projects. Shout out Ratchet Munchie, because that is facts, bro. Yeah, pay up. You never know. You might be able to work with. I think a Boosie Rod Wave collab will be fire, by the way, bro. So yeah, man, pay up the bread. Don't have no bad, because especially with Boosie, you don't want no bad blood with him. We all know, man. You go at Boosie, nigga, you gonna come out on you ain't gonna never come out on top dealing with that. Pay the bread up, be on good terms, and a Rod Wave Boosie record will be lit. However, moving on from that, man. So we all remember, I think this happened like well over a year ago, maybe even more. Mike Tyson was on a plane, and I guess it was a fan or maybe somebody trolling. They decided to like mess, like pick on him, and push his buttons. And obviously, Mike Tyson is somebody you don't want to fuck with. However, since then, the person, as a result of him picking on Mike Tyson, obviously Mike Tyson got physical. And now that person is suing Mike Tyson, which is highly disrespectful. But let's play this little recap here.
This is George talking to Mike Tyson, bro. This shit crazy, bro. Mike Tyson. Dog done got lit, man. He over here rapping with Tyson. Mike Tyson trying to give us some shrooms. You don't know how to act. Tyson looking out, man. This shit crazy. Should have never gave you his money.
Hey, Mike, come on.
Stop playing with that man.
So look, I don't want to play too much of it because it's on YouTube. I don't know how. I mean, they didn't really show much, but yeah, stop playing with the man.
I think we all remember that incident though, how brutal that beating was.
So
I don't know. He was picking at him. I mean, it looked like to me when I seen that he was picking at. I thought I didn't know that they hadn't resolved it up until now. I thought they resolved that situation before, but that's crazy that that it took them this long, because the video, like we seen, the footage had been out where we seen the guy had been antagonizing. But I guess if you want to look at,
it's not from a legal standpoint, it's not a reason to put your hands on him.
Put your hands on somebody, I guess, because he was clearly antagonizing them, and it's like, come on, man, you're all in somebody's face, leaning over him and stuff, and this dude is. I don't know if his hands are still, registered.
They definitely registered.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know if that's lifelong or but if that's the case, yeah, come on, man, they just leave this man alone. That's Tyson, man. Leave this man alone. Even kids know, man. The kids who didn't grow up in his era know. Leave this man alone, man.
So the nigga is demanding a settlement of $450,000. I tell you what, man. On a legal standpoint, I get it, right? But on a morality standpoint, a real standpoint, the nigga had it coming, and I'll be highly upset if this nigga get paid that bag, bro. I don't want to see that nigga get that bag because he asked for it. You can't go poking a lion, bro. You can't go poking a bear or poking a wolf, and then you get bit, and then you want to scream, "Oh, I'm a victim."
I don't think he should get paid, but it's kind of a I guess that would be an oxymoron. It's kind of I don't think he should get paid, but I think Tyson should just pay that, because it's like for his benefit. It's like, I'm pretty sure that's crumbs to what he's making right now, but dude definitely shouldn't get paid for that, because like you said, stop poking the lion, stop poking the bear, stop poking the bear, antagonizing, you know what I mean? That's not that couldn't have ended any other way.
Look, I tell you what,
he was patient.
Yeah, bro, he dealt with it for a cool minute, and he wasn't saying nothing, and he snapped. And then you got to realize, it's something with these fighters, especially ex-fighters, where there's that, I guess you can call it PTSD. They used to being in combat, nigga, and when, it takes a lot of patience to not attack immediately, and you got to realize these niggas work on that. They work on not being immediately physical. So obviously, you must have done a lot to him to get him to a point where he snapped and he start beating the shit out you on the plane and shit.
For him to risk that in front of all them people, knowing that he was going to get, he probably was sitting there contemplating, I know I'm going to get right. This isn't going to end well for me, but whatever.
Right. All right. Moving on from that, let's see what else I got. Let's see. Hold up. Let me just pull this shit up. 1 second. Hold up. Where's it at? Okay. Jesse Smollett. Y'all all remember Jesse Smollett for lying about a hate crime. Breaking news: Jesse Smollett's conviction for lying to police about hate crime hoax upheld by Illinois appeals court. He will be going to jail. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How long is he getting?
I don't. It doesn't say, this article or this post doesn't say how much time he's gonna be getting. But this is very satisfying, man. You know, to play around with hate crime, and we knowing that real hate crimes go on in the world, and then now when it's the same thing with this SA wave that's been going crazy, man. When you have so many false allegations and false accusations, and then when the real accusations comes up, it undermines the actual victims. You know, like I said, we see hate crime go around all the time, and it's an honor to see that a nigga that's pulling that type of shit off is finally get faced with charges. You feel me?
No, that's definitely satisfying because that whole thing was ridiculous. That whole fiasco was crazy. So
how do you like what triggers like this nigga faked injuries and everything, nigga? Like,
that's insane. That's a form of insanity right there. For you to go to those lengths to do that, to try to fake something like that, that's crazy.
Crazy.
And like that dude. So yeah, like, and we were talking about like kind of like you were saying, like the whole SA thing and the Me Too thing. Like we were talking about this last episode, where it's like we were saying like these people should have some type of there should be some type of prosecution for people who lie about these types of things, because
it has to be.
Yeah, because they can ruin somebody's lives with this.
Yeah,
and you know, with his situation, it was more so of you know, the people who are experiencing these hate crimes and things like that, who don't have a voice and don't have the ability to do what he did. I mean, not necessarily what he did, but go through what he, you know, actually bring this up and bring this out to the public. Those are the people who really suffer from this. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's right to do that at all. So we have to look at the people who even after these allegations are proven to be wrong, these people are still their lives are still in shambles afterwards.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. Hopefully, you know, they handle justice with that, but I don't want to dwell on that. That was just something to bring up real quick. Next up, man, we got Derek Chauvin, man. Allegedly he was stabbed in jail. I don't think he died, but I would have probably said it. But Derek Chauvin, the ex-police officer convicted of killing George Floyd, was stabbed 22 times. That's insane. Somebody hated that nigga, man. In prison last week by an inmate who was being charged with attempted murder. Damn, shit getting real.
Okay, can I touch on this real quick? Because I'm curious. Like when these types of things happen, when these people get locked up, and you know, of course, we have the conspiracy theories about like the whole George Floyd thing or whatever. Not to go too deep into all that, but when they get locked up, it's like, are these people trying to get like, are they trying to shush these people and quiet these people, you know, in jail from saying something like, and saying like, hey, these people are the ones that put me up to this, or whatever the case may be? Because I don't think people like, I just find it hard to believe that a person in prison, I mean, I guess if you got life or whatever, you ain't got nothing else better to do. But, and I've never been to prison, so I'm not going to speak on it as if I have been, but I just don't see them going out of their way to go and stab this dude up for the simple fact that, oh, like you killed a black man on the street. Like they don't, why would they even care? But I do see it more believable that somebody would send somebody to go and, you know, like I said, you know, get this dude, you know, out of here. So that way, whatever it is, whatever secrets he does have about that whole situation, we'll never hear it. So, and I think that may have been an attempt on his life, but I don't know. Maybe that's just the conspiracy theorists of me talking. I don't know.
No. Hey, look, man, at this point in time, with all the lies in the media and all the fabrication and all the propaganda, I believe any fucking thing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So. That actually makes sense. You feel me? But I just think that, you know, man, you reap what you sow, bro. We seen see, and it's crazy because we've seen some counter narratives to this whole George Floyd shit where, you know, they said that it was the fentanyl, that they tried to say it was the fentanyl, but him having his neck on his knee on his neck didn't help the fentanyl overdose or whatever in his system. So like, but anyways, you know, we reap what you sow, man. I think it was 8 or 9 minutes or something, bro. You got your knee on a man neck. You saying he can't breathe. No. We seen a murder live on TV, bro. I remember when I watched that shit, nigga. Like I seen headlines of it like the day before, and then and then the next day, like I actually watched it, nigga. I cried, bro. I had tears in my eyes, bro, just watching it. I was like, what? Like this is crazy. And now you,
I went to.
Did you?
I went to LA for the different. I forgot
dope.
where exactly we went
for the protest, right?
Somewhere, it was somewhere in. I want to say it was close to like Beverly Hills, but it was a protest that was going on, and I drove from where I was at. I'm not gonna say where I was at, but I drove from where I was at. Went out to LA with a couple family members, and we went to the protest. And when we got out there, it was crazy because we got sidetracked. We of course, traffic was crazy, so we ended up parking blocks away. But when we got out there, it was immediate walking up from our car to the destination. It was looting going on. It was people going like we hit a corner and it was nothing but clothes, shoes, all types of goods just all laid out on the street. I seen people walking down, not even running, just walking down the street with boxes of clothes. It was pretty crazy. Like it made me think. Like I talked to people that I know who experienced the 93 riots, or that was 92, and
94.
Okay, with the Rodney King riots. I talked to people who experienced that, and I was like, what I experienced was a minor thing. That was small. Like it wasn't like too crazy. It was, of course it was police there. It was mind blowing to me to see like just people openly just breaking into different businesses, just snatching stuff right in front of the police, walking around. Police couldn't do anything. It was as close to anarchy as you can probably experience. As far as in my generation. So just thinking about and hearing the stories about the people who experienced the riots in the 90s, I can only imagine, because I know those were crazy, even crazier, you know what I'm saying? Buildings on fire, all types of things. And it got pretty bad with the George Floyd thing, where, I just didn't, my experience, I didn't actually see, like the burning buildings. I seen some people lighting some dumpsters on fire. When we actually did get to the actual protest, we seen, standoffs, with the police and, the citizens and things like that. We seen the standoffs. Like I said, I seen people, lighting up dumpsters on fire. People getting hit with the bean bags and everything. Like I seen all that. It got crazy. But just imagining how bad it could have went, it was just like, it was crazy, man. So
I actually had a friend of mine that was live streaming. He was there too in the LA ones, and he was live streaming that shit. The niggas was in the iPhone store, nigga, coming up. They got iPhone store, Nike store coming out with boxes of Jordans, this crazy shit, nigga, designer, this wild shit, bro. But to see that in real time and like in person, that's had to be pretty surreal, bro.
Yeah, no, it was wild, man. Yeah, it was a crazy experience, and like I said, like you said, it was a surreal experience. Just it was just wild, man. So thankfully I made it out safely. Was able to make it home safely, and nothing bad happened. I do have pictures. I'm actually probably gonna post those up since we're talking about it. I'll post those up on my Instagram. Y'all make sure y'all check those out. The pictures
should have been posted those 3 years ago.
No, I posted them a while back, but I'm gonna repost them. So
okay.
So
are you gonna do what do Vlad call them? Recaps?
Yeah, flashback. I'm gonna do a flashback.
Flashbacks, do a little flashback. I feel it.
I think I gotta pull my camera out, out of the closet. I may have some footage actually from what I recorded when we was out there. So
absolutely. All right. Moving on from that, man. Shout out to the nigga that that put him in this place. Next up, man, we got Bad Baby pregnant, man. I seen this coming a mile away. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I see this coming a mile away, man.
Hopefully,
she got some M's now. No, I was about to say she got some M's now from the OnlyFans. She made like 50 M's from the OnlyFans, and here she is with a baby, man. So, Crazy.
Like this is like a wave that's like starting. Like hopefully it's not a wave that's like this whole pregnant and ratchet wave that's starting like with the Sexy Red shit and the Krishan Rock shit. Like,
oh my god,
let's kind of like hopefully
Yeah.
she, sits down and steps away from all this media attention right now. She's gotten well paid from doing her
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
And I'm pretty sure she got a little bag from the music, not nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? Not nothing crazy.
Exactly. With that, those two incomes combined, and not only that, but I think she has like certain businesses and side businesses and things like that.
Yeah.
So,
and so I'm sure she got endorsements and shit. I think Fashion Nova, she got some type of endorsement by them. So she getting broke off and probably get free
has
merch.
The money to sit down and relax and not to be out there in the media and to give
Leaking
herself
sex tapes and shit.
Give her time to give herself time to be a mother. Like like you don't have to do this whole, like I said, this whole pregnant and ratchet thing that's apparently trying to start a wave. I seen Sexy Red just dropped a new video and I'm like,
I bet money.
Sit your ass down.
Oh man, hey, Sexy Red is the epitome of a ratchet female, my nigga. Like she is like the and it's no wonder too, because if you look at her fans, my nigga, it's all the ratchet ass bitches in the black community that follow her, nigga, like icon, nigga, like, and it's just crazy how we glorifying this ratchet movement. But I mean, I ain't gonna say we, because there's a handful of niggas out there that don't condone that shit, but it is definitely a lot of black folks out there, nigga, that just idolize a Sexy Red, nigga, who is, it's crazy because there was a point in time, and I'm sure it still happens, maybe not so much nowadays, but where niggas would get crucified for saying bitch and talking about bitches in they lyrics, and now you got the bitches rapping doing exactly like they're bashing themselves the same way that the niggas was in their lyrics. So it is what it is. But that's it, man. I just wanted to come up with some shit, man, to keep it going. That's it for me, man. We almost hit an hour. Shout out to you, man. You monetized, bro.
Man, appreciate you, man. I appreciate welcome, the fam. Super chat, man. I definitely got you, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check out Squadcast TV, man. Y'all, you got the membership situation set up?
Oh, mine's, I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure mine's is set up.
So they can go. Okay, so if y'all go over there, y'all can
join the membership. Hey, the giveaway is still available. Nobody did it. Nobody did the membership. Look, man. So for those of you that don't know, man, I'm doing a giveaway on my channel, man. All you got to do is sign up to the membership. And once you sign up to the membership, it's a video there, and the video is going to break down the giveaway and tells you I showcase all the gifts that I'm giving away as part of the giveaway. Go over there, man. Subscribe to the membership, man. Look out for your boy and get some free gifts. I'll tell you what, the free gifts astronomically exceed the membership price. Just letting y'all know that, man. So go ahead and subscribe, man, and get you some free gifts, man. The first person that do it pretty much win. Nobody did it yet. Come on, man. Now. Come on,
man. Y'all gotta tap in, man. Y'all gotta win. I could do it, but I feel like it would be unfair if I do it. So I want it to be genuine, I mean, it'll be genuine coming from me, but I want it to be,
it's genuine, my nigga. Hey, do it. You gonna win. You won.
So I might have to go ahead and claim that, but we gonna get it started either way. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with that, man. I appreciate
tap in with the membership,
man. Appreciate you for tapping in, man. Y'all been loyal, man. You, my boy Elijah, man.
Where Elijah been, man? This is the second week he haven't popped up.
Yeah, no, I think he was in last week, but this week, I don't know, he might be at work or something. But shouts out to him because I know you guys are all tapping in, man. Shouts out to Mr. Shep, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with his channel, man. And of course, shouts out to my co-host, man. I keep saying I said it a couple minutes ago, man. But shouts out to my co-host, man. Couldn't have done it without you, man. Appreciate you, the support, man.
Appreciate you,
motivation. Keep on pushing me, man. We push each other, help each other. That's what it's all about, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like, share, comment, subscribe button, man. We're gonna push it. Next goal is 1,000 subs, man. I'm trying to get 1,000 subs. We trying to monetize all the way, man. You
gotta get them ads. You gotta run them ads, bro. You gotta get them ads.
Just trying to go ahead and get them. You know what I mean? I'm financially straight. So this isn't just me just trying to monetize and telling y'all to hit me up so we can monetize so I can make all this money or whatever. Like I said, we're doing giveaways. We're going to be doing all that stuff, getting all that cracking. I got the merch coming. All this really what I'm trying to do with my monetization. So y'all know, so y'all subscribers know, my followers, my supporters. All I'm trying to do is this will support me in getting more interviews. If you guys watch my channel at the beginning of my growth, I started out doing interviews. You know what I mean? I recently had a interview. My most recent one was with Milk 74, who I no longer fuck with because how he handled business with my boy, with my co-host. So, but that will all go towards funding interviews and, helping me to get different places or whatever. So that way I can do these interviews for people that y'all want to see interviewed, whether it be in Northern California or Southern California. And hopefully as we grow, I'll be doing more, and I have a lot more in store as well, as far as Breadwinner Productions as a whole goes. So I appreciate all y'all for tapping in, man. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if you got anything else you want to close out with.
Yeah, man. Yeah, sure. I just want to say, man, again, man, congrats, man. I feel like that monetization goal, it's a great milestone because it shows you that your hard work is actually working when you finally get to turn that button on and see monetization. So shout out to you for that, man. And it's like I said, it's always a pleasure working with you. It's always been great. Again, man, y'all tap in with the giveaway, man. Y'all tap in with Breadwinner and Squadcast, and make sure y'all follow us on social media. By the way, look, me and Brad, we doing giveaways, and we ain't making a. I ain't gonna. I haven't made no. I made a little bit of bread, but not enough to. I made a little bit of money. I was about to say we don't make bread yet, but niggas ain't made that much money. Let's be honest, very, very, very little. And
this
niggas
is all going back to y'all.
Yeah, so exactly. That's the point. Like once the bread start coming in, niggas gonna really be generous and really give back to everybody who watch and tap in. So just make sure y'all keep it locked, man, and tap in, man, every week, man. We appreciate y'all.
Sure, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Wasp Nest, man. WSPN, man. Season 2, episode 3, man. We back in this thing. Appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. We out.